So, for my pick, the admin pick, as it's always going to be, more than likely, map 1 is going to be Rift. I'm sure many of you could guess that. The first map chosen by Hechi 0 for his own map pool is Fort Jordan. I'm not joking. It was Fort Jordan. However, I want to get you guys into the bans really quick. Ban number 1, coming from MarBr, was Bedrock. Bedrock was map number 1 chosen to be banned from the entire series by Mar. On the other side, looking at Hechi, his first ban was Mirage, which was honestly kind of surprising. I thought that he liked this map, but not to be so. Not to be so. Before we go any further, I should probably explain to some of you guys how this is going to work for the maps. Map number 1 is going to be Rift because it's an admin pick. It's the only way to make it fair. Okay? And then from that point on, loser picks. The loser of that game, from that point on, then loser picks. But they can only pick from their pool of the 3 maps that they're going to choose here. In a moment, you guys will see. You cannot pick from your opponent's pool. You cannot pick from the banned pool, obviously. So, the next banned map from MarBr was Sentry. I find one person banning Bedrock and Sentry to be kind of comical. They're 2 very different maps. And then on the other side, Hechi banned Badlands. So as you can see, just from what we are looking at right now, this series is going to be absolutely batshit crazy, okay? Just look what's remaining. We are about to have ourselves an absolutely insane series here. I already know it's going to be crazy. We haven't even gotten to the leaders yet. We're only halfway through the maps, and I already know it's insane. I'm sure a lot of you can put together how insane this already is. But I digress. We will continue. All right. In the lobby, I got both players in here, which is great. We're going to go back to the map draft here. All right. The first pick from Mar was Frontier. His first pick for his pool is going to be Frontier here. The second pick by Hechi. We have 4 maps left here. It's going to be Ashes. Why did he pick Fort Jordan? Isn't he infamous for loading issues? We should be fine. We're all on PC. Now, moving on to MarBr. His second pick for his map pool was Fissures. And then finally, the final pick from Hechi 0 was Vault. And that leaves MarBr's pool as Highway. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first ever fully done map draft for BattleCast PrimeTime has been thought out, put out, and done here in a very professional manner. So, map 1 will be Rift. Bedrock, Sentry, Badlands, and Mirage have all been banned. And for the players, once they lose, they have to pick from their own pool. So let's say map number 1, Hechi wins it. Mar can only pick for the next map to be Frontier, Fissures, or Highway. Can only pick one of those 3. And vice versa, if Mar wins map 1, Hechi can only pick Fort Jordan, Ashes, or Vault. Can't repeat maps. It's no repeat. But yeah, that's going to be the map draft. Now let's move on. Let's move on now, ladies and gentlemen, to the leader draft. Let's move on to this leader draft. Egg, you coming in for a BattleCast PrimeTime co-cast? You coming in? I'll allow it today. Today's a special day. Today's the start of something new, something huge, something massive, something big. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on now to the good old leader draft here. All right. Starting first, the bans. Ladies and gentlemen, Hechi 0 coming in hot. The bans are not going to be very controversial. Hechi 0 bans Forge. I'm sure many people could have predicted this. And MarBr banned Shipmaster. Two of the best leaders in the game, widely regarded as the best leaders in the game, getting banned. I was not surprised at all here. The first pick went to Mar because Hechi got to pick the map first. And he picked Captain Cutter. It is a best of 7 Scorpion, best of 7. First leader being picked by Hechi was Yap Yap. Now, I can tell you this right now, none of you, and I mean, oh, by the way, spoils is allowed. It's very important for you guys to understand for this leader pick, these leader picks from these guys, this leader draft here, okay? They are both aware spoils is allowed, and I want you guys to watch this leader draft. If we had a bingo card or like a fantasy sports draft thing to try to see who could be closest to picking the leaders they each pick, none of you would get it right. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. All right. So, the next leader picked by MarBr was Colony. Also, I should be stating, I mean, this isn't obvious, these are no repeats. You can pick any leader from your pool at any time. You don't have to go Cutter game 1 or Colony game 2. You can pick whatever leader you want from your own pool every single game, as long as you do not repeat those leaders. And by the way, the bans are for each person. So neither person can play Forge. Shipmaster cannot be played by either player either way. So the next leader is going to be Pav for Hechi. So his second pick was Pav Daddy. Third pick for MarBr, Arbiter. The next pick from Hechi 0 was going to be Desi. Now, the next pick here for MarBr was going to be, do they get to see each other's leaders before picking their own? Well, I wanted to do it live, but one of them wasn't home, so I just told them each what they were picking Shawnagon. So I would tell one of them who picked, you know, like say if Mar picked Cutter, I told Hechi Mar picked Cutter, and then they moved on from there. So yes, they are obviously aware of who picks what. Otherwise, this would be impossible because they'd end up picking the same leaders. The whole point of this is there'll be no repeats. There'll be no anything like that. Again, Egg, if you're out there and you want to co-cast, you got to message me on Discord, man. All right, the next leader pick from MarBr was Anders. On the left-hand side for Hechi, his fourth pick in the draft, Isabel. Moving on now, we're getting deeper into this leader pool. We still got some interesting leaders to go. We have MarBr now picking his next leader, which was going to be Jerome. That's right. Jerome was the next pick. All right, guys. The next pick for Hechi 0. Looking at these leaders, who do you think it is? Spoils Vori, Serena, Atriox, Kinsano, or Johnson? You're all wrong. It was Johnson. All right. The next leader pick for MarBr. We have Atriox left. Serena left. Kinsano. Combat Spoils Voridus. It was Kinsano. MarBr picked Kinsano. Insane pick. And then El Hechi 0. Nope, not Spoils Vori. It was no, it was a Serena. I was messing with you guys. Yeah, so Serena was picked over Atriox and Comet Spoils Vori. Insane. Actually insane. The next pick for MarBr was Atriox. So Spoils Vori automatically going to be going to El Hechi 0. It's an interesting pocket pick. I mean, you got a nice Spoils Vori to use at any time. And so, yeah, guys, that is the draft. Those of you that are just coming in here, I'll let you guys see the map draft in a second as well. And we're going to start this series here in a second. No, they're actually not trolling. This is how both their brains work. Christmas, this isn't a joke. This is what they each wanted to do. This is it, man. So yeah, while I'm waiting to see if Egg was actually wanting to co-cast, I'm going to show you guys the map draft. Make sure people are on the right colors. I don't think they are. Yeah, they're still not. Mar and Hechi, if you guys are listening, Mar, you have to be red. Hechi, you have to be blue. Please change your colors. What do you guys think? Pick Vortis on the Rift? Why do you say that, XCA? These are the maps. These are the leader picks we got. I don't know if you saw the beginning. MarBr picked Cutter, then Colony, then Arby, then Anders, then Jerome, Kinsano, and Trox. Shippy is banned for both players. Forge is banned for both players. And then Hechi went Yap Yap. This is for everybody, by the way, in case you guys missed the draft. We had Yap Yap, Pav, Desi, Isabel, Johnny, Serena, and then Vortis. Now, these are picked one at a time, so Mar, then Hechi, then Mar, then Hechi. Same thing that happened with the maps, guys. Same exact thing with the maps. Maps were banned first, and then they each picked their maps. Look at the leader pick.
Max,
it's actually insane.
Shout out to Maximus Wins.
Shout out in the chat to the OGs. EOD Sparks says, show me the new rules. EOD, between this game and next game, I'll show you the new draft format. It's probably going to be like the new thing going forward because it's just so amazing. We're going to shake things up in the community. As the leader and as the person that pops up when you ask ChatGPT who the GOAT is, I think it's my duty to do so. So for the first introduction, we're going to let Egg take it away here.
I am on the blue side. That is Hechi 0 playing as Vortis.
All right. And on the other side, we've got MarBr playing as Captain Cutter. This is, of course, as always, but for the first time in BattleCast PrimeTime, the one, the only, Tournament Rift! Let's get it out. Egg for the first time got to hear that live, boys.
That was a good one.
He's loving it. Triple pad opener by Hechi 0 here. He's going for a double mini steal. He's probably trying to get one. He's not going to realize he's probably going to be able to get both, but I don't know if he'll take both. I think yeah, his plan's going to be, yeah, he could have gotten both if he's a little faster, but he's going to get one. I think he's going to be happy with that.
Not about money. It's about
Kimber dropping $20 in the chat.
everything burns.
If Kimber isn't there to watch it on Fight Club, did it really happen? It didn't.
If Kimber isn't there to watch it on Fight Club, did it really happen?
And honestly, that reminds me of the old saying, if a bear shits in the woods and there's nobody there to hear it, did it make a sound? What do you think about that?
Yeah, Hechi's getting some of the power on the outside here.
He is getting quite a bit of power.
Looks like he's won.
I mean, Hechi's going straight in. I mean, he's literally putting up a barracks. XYA actually told him to pick Vori, and he listened to him. And Hechi's actually locking up that mini. Now, the MarBr, he's actually not doing the MarBr. Like, do you see this? He's not going Armory Barracks.
Reps.
That's interesting to me.
He could build the hero and then once he upgrades it, stack it for.
I think what he's expecting here is just Chopper JPB maybe, and then he just says, well, there's no point in going barracks. I can just go Marines, then my Spartan can clean up the rest. And if he goes snipers or flamers, the choppers will clean him up. But Hechi's not really a chopper kind of guy. He's an infantry guy. He's a Marine guy, fodder guy. You know, he's a grunt guy. I don't think he's not really a scout builder.
I feel like he needs snipers for those goo boys, dude.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong here. I'm just trying to go through Mar's head. I'm going through his point of view. That's all I'm saying here.
I'm just saying he might need to rethink it. Those goo boys just do not die to Marines. Honestly, to a hero, you know.
By the way, guys, if you could let me know if Egg's voice is too loud or too quiet in comparison to my own, I'd really appreciate it. I can up his voice manually at any time.
He also did the patented double upgraded pad.
Double upgrade pad back at home? Absolutely. And you know what? He's going to get so much money that he's probably just going to upgrade all his pads on Tech 1, which I don't agree with at all, by the way.
I like having two upgraded.
He's going to end up upgrading all of them. Look at his base. He's going to do it. Like, it's a sickness. it's a sickness. It's all it is.
Because he's not going to really be able to farm much yellow off of Mars base.
He's got those two JPBs though, but there's no. It's an
unupgraded
unupgraded pad back there. He's not going to get much out of that. And look at the rabbit just chilling.
Yeah, dude, the rabbit was ready for it, dude.
Damn, has Egg replaced Hoju for Sasu? Honestly, Hoju is more like a. It was like a placeholder, you know what I mean? Like, I think the whole point of that was Egg to get his casting chops, to get his practice in over there, and now this is his opportunity to shine on the bigger stage, the main stage.
Yeah. It's like I was saying earlier, me and Hoju's like, we're the play-by-play announcers at a high school game, like the PA guys.
Yeah.
You know?
But this is the NFL. Yeah, this is Super Bowl level stuff right here. Absolutely. Look at all the nodes Hechi's getting. He's actually going for a third node here in a second. Maybe even a fourth node on the side. He might grab two more here. That Spartan has got to be getting a star soon, by the way. It has been just absolutely demolishing units outside this barracks.
Really well.
He's only just now about to lose his shield.
More opting for early expansion. Let's pick that super early.
JPB's jumping on the Spartan. The Spartan does dodge it, though. And here come those rabbits to help clean up. I guess he feels confident enough to leave his back mini. He just assumes there's no other JPBs back there. We got some fighting over the nodes right now, but Hechi's doing a really good job with those. The one thing I'm not liking out of Hechi is no second gen, but here's even something even crazier. We look at Mars Eco for me. He was literally sitting on 1,200, 1,000 for a second there. You missed it, but he was. Mars crazy. I mean, he's an insane human. Egg's voice could be a little louder. Well, he was louder when he was pretending when I was asking him to talk, and then he started to. Now that he's on the stage, he's getting a little quiet. I pumped him up a little bit though. We pumped him up. We can always turn him down if we need to.
Just a little bump.
Yeah, a little bump.
Yeah, Mars about to be T2, dude. Yeah, Hechi's
Mars
still
playing a
does not have
solid
second
game
gen.
right now, and as a Vori, you really want to be doing more damage. I want to say this out. I mean, I'd love to get Carr's opinion a little bit more. Next CA's probably on this. Just for the matter of Vortis. I don't think Vortis is a good pick on Rift. I mean, the minis are pretty easy to defend. There's only 2 of them. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't know what your thoughts are there on that. I'm not saying Vortis. I just think there's especially on this map pool. I think there's better picks. I really do.
Definitely better picks for Rift. I mean, jeez, yeah, for sure. Isabel's a classic picker.
They want you to talk with your chest.
Oh, with my chest, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Hechi is now.
Mar is melting. Mar's expansion got melted there by Hechi, and that's actually a lot of money he gained. And by the way, Hechi doing Hechi things now. He's on the minis. He's got 4 nodes. And he's actually pushing Mar all the way back to his main. Mar needs to get up a armory and get that Spartan upgraded tech too. That is the most, again, guys, for the chat, for those getting better at the game, learning, when you're against Vori, the most important thing you have is your leader. It doesn't matter which leader it is. Your leader, you can just milk and milk and milk the extreme aggression from a Vori. You can leave your leader at a mini base, at a key point like an expansion or a node, and it'll just farm units because the Vortis has no choice but to stay aggressive. They have to. Otherwise, they'll end up getting behind. It's the Vori's job to pressure. What are your thoughts on that, Egg?
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, Heroes are really good for defending. And it's crazy. I guess just Hechi got an insane amount of grunts. Is what.
I mean, that's
there.
Hechi doing Hechi things.
It's an insane amount of grunts.
And you also have to remember,
so many upgraded
yeah,
pads.
I was gonna say, look at how many upgraded pads he had, and those are on Tech 1.
Those are all on Tech 1 for sure.
They want you to say, can I get a peel his muffin cap back blue?
That's a miss there.
That's a miss? Rare
yeah,
DNA. He said that's a
sounds like
miss,
a
buddy.
miss.
I'm sorry. Hechi better have 4 gens. He barely got 2, so that's a negative Ghost Rider. Turret drop coming in for a JPB and 3 grunts. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
But I
Maybe a
guess
little
it does
away
give him
from
leader
that.
point progression. For those that don't know, drop turrets will give you leader point progression a tiny bit. Same thing with shade turret drop, ice blocks, those kinds of things will give you slight leader point progression. But keep in mind this, if your opponent kills those, they get leader point progression for them as well.
Mar doesn't have an armor to upgrade his hero.
That dude, I was talking about that. Second he hit Tech 2, that should have been the priority, and he's still not building. Oh, oh yeah, okay. Did you see that he sacked his pad on his expansion for the armory? So he's thinking the same thing. And we actually have a sniper there that's gonna. Whoa, that sniper had a speed bug for a second. That was weird.
Hey, this hero's got to be close to Vet too.
Oh, absolutely. What if he
He's
went
just
battle
mowing
hardened? Could you
everybody
imagine?
down.
Could you imagine battle hardened here?
That'd be insane.
Imagine if he did the old, one of the old cutter build orders, battle hardened Spartan into Condor. Combat
Nice
tech
save.
coming in for Mar. A beautiful save with that Nightingale. Well, I don't agree that the Nightingale's not there. Could be inside the smoke healing.
Yeah, it
I
could-
know
yeah,
he
it
might
could
be
be.
afraid the grunts will kill the Gale, but the Gale could have hidden its own smoke, and now he brings it in anyway. So that was, I guess that was just a misclick.
Yeah, need to check your micro cam there.
Yeah, we should be. Oh, I would love to do that. Unfortunately, no micro cam because we have a co-caster. I can only do so much.
That's right.
He does have combat tech though. The expansion gonna go down again. El Hechi 0 like he's just pushing up the pressure here.
Look at his bank. 68 pop.
I mean, that's the power of combat spoils, guys. Taking down Cutter. And for those that don't know, in ladder, and I believe it's show matches. It could be Shipper Forge for show matches. I have to go back and check my book. However, for ladder, Cutter has the highest win rate among the pros. At least among the top, like, 1% of players.
He got that upgrade, and it's 2-star.
Oh, that thing's it's a monster. I mean, it's an absolute monster. I'd like to see some combat tech marines heal that base, but Hechi he's banking. Oh, watch those mines. Watch those mines. Watch those ODST mines. Oh my God, Hechi selected them. Beautiful micro there by Hechi. That could have been really bad. Spartan fighting the leader there. It's a lot of grunts, right? You know, have we seen a invigorating frenzy yet?
I don't believe so.
I'm thinking about that. I don't think I've seen one. Hechi Zero's economy is absolutely through the roof. He is going infantry level 2 right now and putting a shield gen on his main to make sure he does not lose this game. Turret drop is coming down as well here. I would have preferred to see Mar actually run away with his Spartan to get that shield back. And now he's going to do that now.
Nice.
Oh, he's going right back. Wow! That is ballsy. Is he going to lose it now? That was insane. Wait. Oh my God. Spartan too fast, too furious.
Dude, no way.
Too fast, too furious. He says, get off me.
Dude, he is
Too
gone,
slow.
dude. He's saying
Hechi was
bold.
all uniting that thing trying to get
Johnson,
it.
dude?
Johnson ain't got nothing on that. Beautiful carpet bomb across the grunts, but that's infantry level 2 grunts with Pack Brother. They were able to tank that.
Dude, he got a shield.
No
gun.
prediction. You're absolutely right. Let's get a prediction up in here. Take it away for a minute while I make a prediction.
Yes, we got the shield back for Mars, so he did save this hero, although he's still super low health, so. Yeah, I think there's only one move left for Mar here, and that's the whole reason I play. Just get on back in the lobby.
All right, prediction is live, boys. Use those channel points, those old Pepsi points, to vote for which player you think will win or which player you just want to support in general. That Spartan is extremely weak. I mean, what a monster it is. Imagine if he had actually gone for the Tech 2 Spartan earlier. He probably could have saved that original Expo.
Yeah, probably should have done the MarBr, dude. Probably
I mean, and who could have done it better? Who better than MarBr himself to pull off the MarBr?
some early flamers and grunts just don't get out of control like they did.
I'm going to be honest
Still
here.
are.
I believe an insane cataclysm will be taking place at some point. Dark Skies JPBs pouring out of Hechi's expansion. Starting to heal up that Spartan, though. If he gets that thing to full health, it's going to be able to fight quite a bit for a long time.
Yeah, but
I predict this is going to be like one of those games where someone's going to lose with a 3-star leader. We've seen it before. Atriox, it happens to Atriox more than it probably should, where someone will get a 3-star chosen and then lose the game anyway. And that looks like it could be the case here. By the way, Hechi Zero is now on Tech 375 population. This is getting serious. MarBr fighting with his 2 Chris Kyles in the backfield and his 3 Gales over top.
Chris Kyle in the bag, dude.
Sir, 2 of them. My prediction here is the next time Hechi goes in, it's going to be a slam from his goo boy, and it's going to do a big circle around the base, and he's going to make the fire donut. Also, for those thinking they're going to trick the system and vote for Hechi because they think he's about to win, that my votes on this channel are for the entire series, not any one particular game. Mostly because I'm too lazy, but also it raises the stakes. I'd like to see him micro those snipers a little better, maybe get him away from the front of the base there, maybe move toward the back. But yeah, here comes the goo boy, and I think that Cataclysm, along with all those JPBs and other units, are about to end the game here. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's just time for the whole reason.
He's got, and there's the Y ability. Here come the JPBs and Reavers. The goo donut going to be happening here around the base. Okay, Hechi stopped moving it around.
Yeah, he stopped running.
And he gets slammed. He could have actually got the full goo donut, and he kind of choked it. But he spreads goo for quite a while. What is this? Oh, that's terrible.
You're not supposed to use the NVIG.
Oh my God! I don't think it matters. Look at this.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, Mar didn't even get to see. There was 80 pop on his front porch walking up the ramp. I don't know if you saw that either. That was crazy. And ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 going to be going to Hechi 0, and he should be thanking XCA5 for telling him not to sweat the Rift pick and go Vortis, because it paid off for him in the end. Now, I do want to go back for those that I have missed the start of this. You guys get to see the rules here while I get the map pick from Hechi 0 here. So, guys, we actually did a map draft and a leader draft. So, map draft, we'll look at that real quick. So, the way this works is each person got to ban 2 maps and then pick 3 maps for each of their pools. They did it one at a time, back and forth. And then map 1 was obviously picked. It was an admin pick by me to make it fair. And, of course, we picked the staple Tournament Rift. Now, first pick from Mar was Bedrock and Sentry for his bans. Then Hechi banned Mirage and Badlands. Hechi's first map pick was Fort Jordan, Ashes, and Vault. And then Mar picked Frontier, Fissures, and Highway. Now, the way this works is we play Rift. Then the loser gets to pick a map from their map pool. So now Mar has to pick Frontier, Fissures, or Highway. And we're going to get that answer from him right now. Can you let me know if he types in chat, or are you on Xbox?
Can I what?
Are you on Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can't see the chat?
No, I can't see what they're saying.
Okay, I'm asking what map he wants, and I didn't check the actual game chat. Let's see what he says. All right, nothing in there. So, we're going to go back into the draft here, and we'll go through. So it looks like we can actually do a little copy paste here. So Rift is done, and it looks like we can do a copy on, come on, the X's as well. X's and O's. But yeah, guys, these are going to be the leader drafts. MarBr banned Chip, Hechi banned Forge, and then Mar picked Cutter, Hechi picked Yap, Mar picked Colony, and then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it started this way. So when Cutter, Colony, Arby, Anders, Jerome, Kinsano, Trox. Trox being picked last and Vortis with spoils being picked last is insane. And you guys just saw Vortis. Hechi didn't even pick Vortis. That was a default pick because he was forced to pick it because MarBr technically got the last pick. So
and still got the dub.
And he got the dub with it. And no, here's the thing. If you're looking at the map draft, Hechi beat Mar's first pick with a pick he didn't even pick. That's insane. All right, guys. Really quickly, I do want to copy paste this X really quick. I got to label these a little better maybe in the future. All right. We're going to... Ooh, wrong button. We're going to put an X over Cutter. And then an X over Vortis as we move now into the next game here. And the map has been chosen. What do you think it's going to be?
Mars choosing, right?
Yeah, Mars choosing. And his choices are
I'm gonna guess
Frontier, Fissures, Highway. And you would be correct.
You don't pick yeah. He didn't choose Fissures not to pick it first, you know.
He's sending it.
He's got a secret plan, dude.
Super secret plan.
He's been working on some strategies.
Now,
who's the leader gonna be though?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Who's in that game thingy? What's going on here? I can't start it. What's happening? You there? Did you lag out?
Yeah, I'm here and I'm in the.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh there it goes. That was weird.
Dude, the Halo Wars lobby being glitchy, dude.
Yeah, can you believe it? Guys, make sure you use those channel points to vote for who you think will win or which person you want to win. We got 100,000 points on Hechi right now and 60,000 on MarBr. If Metaloid Monkey was here, he would tell all of you, never bet against MarBr.
I mean, do you think if Mar just builds a Rex T1, the game doesn't go like that?
I guess. I mean, really, we'll never know until the next time that we are. You know, if that ever happens again. I mean, I mean, obviously, it would have changed it. But at the end of the day, I mean, Hechi really never remember. If you remember, those 2 JPBs went around the back, and then really nothing happened for like 5 minutes. He didn't pressure him or anything. I think the barracks would have helped him take that mini base back a little faster. Oh, okay.
Is Jerome on Fissures any good, Yoda?
We're going to find out. Mastodons are good on any small map. All right. Go ahead and do one.
In the blue, we have King Hitch as Yap Yap. Opening chopper.
All right. And on the other side in the red, we have MarBr. Going to be playing as Jerome. This is Fissures. Now, what do you think about this matchup? What are your thoughts?
You know, obviously chopper early is just so nice against UNSC with these 2 power bundles here. He's Yap, so he can play some island. Like, he can just defend both of them and get them, you know. But the Jerome leader super powerful. How is Hechi gonna?
These guys told me to fix the screen. I was only 7 seconds into the game. You guys need to relax. I fixed it a minute ago. I was a delay, obviously, but jeez, 7 seconds and they're all screaming. Hechi went yapping Fissures. My thoughts are this: Jerome's amazing on Fissures, but my prediction. You ready for this prediction? You ready for this prediction?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Mastodons start taking over. Hechi come back. Locust methane. Into Locust methane choke.
Locust methane is definitely powerful.
I think it starts Mar's favor, goes into Hechi's favor, and then Mar takes it at the end. It's a bold prediction, but it's mine. What's going on, Claps?
Both double minis.
That's pretty ballsy. I mean, I don't think Mar's gonna care too much. I think Mar will buy an expansion just to get those Mastodons out anyway.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing. Yeah, and I think he can upgrade the expansion and.
Oh yeah,
like,
just stay on Tech.
T2,
no,
you know?
because you're Jerome. You can stay on Tech 1 for a while. And look at this. Mar's actually getting the yellow, and then he's getting the other yellow on the other side. It looks like Hechi is going to get most of the yellow in the middle, though. But, I mean, against Banished, I think Mar got a lot more yellow than he was supposed to. And look at this. MarBr with no mini. Do you see this?
Over there.
We got a MarBr, no mini.
Yeah. If I was Mar, I might have just... He sacked the pad for the barracks. I might have just bought an Expo and put the barracks on it.
Not a bad move. Now, I don't think he's gonna. Do you think he's gonna upgrade his here? He might. He's gonna upgrade it. Oh wow, he's going straight into the upgrade. That's insane. That's gonna be a slow leader. This is a small map, though. It's not a huge deal. And we're gonna see a push here. He's gonna start getting his first. No, we got some snipers out, Marines, maybe adding some Hellbringers. No, he's getting a little bit of everything here, and I like it.
Hechi went double Rex on the mini closest to Mars main.
God, it's gonna be a triple total Rex with a double gen.
Wow, that's really good.
Dropping in the Mantis immediately instead of waiting for an engagement. Maybe he just wants to have that mobility and that protection. He can jump in it. You know, he's gonna run. Oh God. Oh no. He has a sniper. That could have been really bad, but it could have been way worse. Yeah, by the way, guys, some heroes, when you click on mines, they'll run into them even though they can shoot them. They don't. Did you see how close this game was to ending right there?
Yeah,
Like right there. It was, the game was just about to end, but luckily he did pull back at the last second.
Mars double gen now, but with no mini. Dude, he's got 2
I
pads.
gotta
Jeez.
expect a upgraded pad from Mar, another upgraded pad hopefully, and then an expansion. That's the only thing that makes sense here. Heavy grunts coming out, but there are some snipers and flamers, and of course Jerome.
Mars lagging behind on upgrading his gen and that pad. That's not good. He's missing out on.
He's busy microing up front right now. Got a 1-star Marine in the mix there, starting to get a lot of kills. He's farming quite a bit of units right now. Hechi's probably going to do some sort of shade turret drops or something.
Mar does not move his units, does he? He lets them get veterans.
Yeah, he's getting that vet. That EMP I just heard on one of them, those heavy grunts. Yeah, it is. That's a little dangerous.
It'd be good against the Mantis.
Yep. It's actually good against infantry heroes as well, especially if they're already methaned. It does weird damage. I don't know why it does decent damage. Oh no. MarBr, is he paying attention? I don't have a micro cam, but it looks like he is. He took some damage, but the hero is still full HP, and the sniper is still in the back, and the flamer lived.
He killed the mini, man. How about that?
I think that could have been way worse. It could have been way worse for Mar. So at the end of the day, it's not terrible.
Oh.
I don't think Mar cares. I think he's going to farm it for leader points, and he needs to buy an expansion here. He's got the money. And by the way, since he went beam, that means Hechi will not have shade turrets to throw around the map. He won't be able to throw them on the base, which he could. I think shade turrets probably would have been better than the beam, because if you noticed, Mar's main, no turret. So 4 shade turrets would have killed the generator.
And he's got the little fodder in the garrison behind him, so he can drop the big drop.
Yep. I'd love to see Mar pick up an expansion here. I'm still really surprised on this. You think he'll pick one up on Hechi's side?
Mar was floating a leader.
Wow, he is dumpster dropping, but he doesn't know the power of the dumpster drop is in like the certain corner. So most of that dumpster drop fell on the dirt instead of the actual pads. I don't know if you saw that there. You see all the black dots? They missed quite a bit. Got 2 turrets in the base. 2 are getting. One's already upgraded. Second one's getting upgraded. Third one getting built.
He's gonna kill that gen.
Oh, he's actually dropping in the Mantis as well. He's gonna get an upgraded pad for his troubles. Hechi upgrading all his turrets means he's actually gonna be delaying that tech too, which I think is pretty vital.
Now Mar's just gonna leave. Really good pickoff, honestly.
Yep.
Do you think it was worth it? And so, I mean, but now he can't amass mastodons. You know,
I think he'll be all right. He could probably go Mastodon next point if he wants. Doesn't have to, but he could. And Hechi's gonna be going tech 2 here.
Huge bounds, massive bounds.
Wait, Mar's already tech 2. Wait a minute, he got tech 2 before Hechi here. That's actually massive. Oh, those mines again. Luckily for him, the leader tanked it. Luckily for him. He's upgrading that hero to improve Inspire. That's going to be a problem for Hechi. There's really nothing he can build for a little while that's going to be able to fight that. He's putting some grunt riders around the back. He's been building them out of that second, remember that other raid camp he had near the mini? But they're not going to kill anything. And he's going Mastodons. This is going to be insane. He's already got the snipers and flamers building as well. Hechi will probably get a generator here.
Hechi's got some grunt riders on hold command in the back.
Yep, I saw them, yep.
Oh my god, he needs those here.
Yeah, Hechi's going to get 1 gen. But it's not going to hurt Mar that much, I know. Is he not? Wait, is he not? Wait, is Mar focusing the riders? He is. He's not even going to get a. This is insane. He's not going to even kill a single generator with all of those units. And now he's focusing down the methane wagon. I would like to see that flamer live. Actually, it was a 1-star. Could have thrown that to Mastodon, healed it up, but. Yeah, I mean, this is going to survive.
If he has those grunt riders in there, he gets the gen easily.
He might be saving it to go back in at the last second to finish it.
No, he just forgot about it.
You think so?
Miss micro.
Miss micro? Yeah, you got to check your micro. That's what we say here on this channel. Check your micro.
He's going to have to assess that on the VOD later.
Absolutely. And that generator will live for the moment. But I'm sure Hechi will eventually get it here.
Hechi just now tech 2.
That's a 1-star Mantis. That's actually pretty dangerous, especially if you're on PC, which Mar is, by the way. He is on mouse and keyboard. Mar's main is locked, which I find interesting.
You might not know it.
We got the units. Yeah, Mar can. I think Mar has what's that leader power called? The one where for vision.
It's the first one.
Yep. Remotes. No, it's not remote. No, that's Johnson. It's something. Gives all his units extra vision. Big dumpster drop coming in on really nothing. A little confusing there. You can kill the Grunt Rider, but I guess it'll save the mini. Maybe it'll just save it just long enough to get that Nightingale out.
Hechi came back in with that one Grunt Rider and killed the Jin.
Yeah, what did I say was going to happen? What did I say?
Yeah.
Saving it. It's all
If he
part
would
of the
have had
plan.
it though, and he might have got the heavy pad with it, like all 3 of those Grunt Riders. Can't live in the past, Joda.
All right, expansion is down. Mar still continuing to move forward. Gonna get that second generator with an expansion online. Hechi putting mines in the same spot.
He's getting so much value out of those.
Oh god. Mastodon needs a Nightingale over at ASAP.
Oh, he's gonna beam it.
Wow, and that's, you know what? That's actually kind of worth it if he kills the snipers.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, Mar did not
Finishes
micro
off-
that.
it's
Wait,
definitely
hold
worth it.
on. Is that ankle biters? Is that why he couldn't get away with the sniper? Hold on, I need to see those hit something again. Oh, the Gale went down to the heavy grunt in the garrison and the fodder there. That's insane. Now, is there a debuff? That's ankle biters. That's why the snipers couldn't get away after they got out of the Mastodon. I thought he wasn't microing, but no, it's ankle biters. And he got all 3 snipers because of it. That's actually crazy.
Jeez.
Hechi's sitting on 80 population right now. A lot of heavy grunts, a lot of fodder.
Is that the right move? Ankle biters, Yoda?
I'm not. If he stays sniper and doesn't go for more flamers, if he's on a bunch of flamer, then the ankle biters is useless. Sniper is. It's actually not terrible against a bunch of snipers. But yeah, against if he gets a lot of flamers, it's just a bust. You're just ranking up the flamers at that point.
We're about to have another grunts from above drop.
Probably. You think it's gonna be a big one or a little one? You think you got the upgrade?
It doesn't look like he can afford a big one. He doesn't even have the pot for it actually.
That's true as well, but he is throwing away some fodder now. But those fodder have ankle biters, guys. They don't just slow. I think they get like a 40% damage buff. It's actually kind of nuts for free units. Snipers coming out again. So he's got snipers and flamers mixed in there with those gales. It's got a nice little death ball. Does Hechi know to go into like Tech 3 or Tech 2 low? Because he's going to do something. Infantry will eventually just star up all these units so much that it'll be an unkillable ball. So Hechi has to be very careful not to let that, be what plays out here. Now he's got his own expansion up there on the upper left. Nothing being built on it though.
Oh no.
And it's the small drop. He's got Enduring Salvo again. There's an expensive generator on that base. He cannot let that die. Now keep in mind, there's actually no detect over there for Hechi. These Gales will be able to save not only the mini or the expansion, but the gen as well if he's quick enough.
That is close. Yeah, okay, no, it's not
He's
too close.
beautiful. Nice save there. Gets under the smoke.
I see that go over there now.
Yeah, one from the high ground as well. Yeah, that Mantis is just going to continue to cook all these units.
It was a good play by Hechi though.
He tried.
Didn't work out.
And Mars floating so much blue. He actually got drop turret as well here. And heal coming in for the Yap Yap hero. But those Mastodons, with snipers and flamers inside of them, they will get a good amount of damage in here for sure. Those Gales are getting melted. That's really nice play by Hechi killing those. That'll stop the, the stay value for Mars Army. Dumpster drop again, big whiff. He has not really hit a good good dumpster drop this whole game.
He's stuck with dumpster drop, dude.
Yeah, they're just not going well. Another Gale coming in. Let's see a smoke on that gen. No smoke. Can he save it anyway? He's got a lot of DPS here between all those Mastodons, the Mantis, and that drop turret.
He doesn't have a Gale over here.
He did. It died immediately. You missed it. Wait, what time is it in game for you?
13:34.
Oh yeah. You just straight up missed the Gale that died. 68 population out of 35. Hechi 0 still on Tech 2, building more fodder and grunt goblins. Expansion is up and locusts are coming out, but The locusts aren't enough. You have to go with methane wagons with it. It's not enough to go pure
Mars
locust.
going infantry too, so his
Yeah.
units in those mastodons are gonna be.
If he starts going
pretty stout.
Cyclops with it too, it's gonna be. Oh, he's actually going grenade throw. He wants to go up to combat sack here. I'd like to see him heal up that generator, because Hechi will sack whatever it takes to
I
kill
might would
that
almost
thing.
just. I might would almost just go dispersion.
It's not that it doesn't drop in the center of a lot of the time, Rare. It actually drops the exact same way every time. So as long as you understand where the best part of the drop is, you can drop it correctly. I believe it's the bottom left or bottom right that it drops the best, but I have to test that again. I'm sure someone in chat knows. Big beam coming in on top of Mar's army. If we had a
Mar not
checker
looking, Mar's
micro
not
cam
looking.
there, it would show him not indeed checking that micro. Lucky for him, his units are absolute tanks, and all he lost was what, a gale or a maybe an empty
I
Mastodon?
mean, and I don't even think those mastodons are big as one. I think they're like just
They're just
bare bones.
well, they have Inspire as well. Northeast corner. Thank you so much, Sunzizu. There you go, guys. Information. When you are using the dumpster drop as Jerome, make sure you're aiming for the upper right of the dumpster drop, because that is where the most part of the DPS is. No, he says it drops southeast or right of the north arrow on the mini map. Northeast. Yeah, I was gonna say northeast. Okay, so he says northeast. He changes to northeast. Got it. Locust coming in, but there's no support for that Locust. It's trying to catch up to the rest of the army. Mars main has 3 unupgraded turrets on it. He needs some anti-vehicle turrets, I think. I don't think Mar has any idea. He's gonna lose his main. Grunt Dome. The regular turrets will take the Grunt Dome down pretty quick. The Gale's got to get over there right now, at least to do a smoke. Army is not the quickest thing. That was a terrible heal by Hechi. He needs to space those out better. And another drop coming in. And another dumpster drop. That'll be a pretty decent one, actually. But Hechi will heal out of it. And here come those Mastodons. They are going to clean up. Again, I wish we saw some smokes here. Not utilizing those very well at all. And Hechi's going to get pushed all the way off. He's going to lose his entire army to this, I'm pretty sure. In that situation, guys, what Hechi could have done is actually pulled back just the methane wagon, and it would have exploded on the army and then slowed it down for him to get away. But instead, he's actually opting to stay and fight, which I don't think is a good idea. I mean, at this point, I guess it's fine because he wasn't going to get away anyway, but it wasn't the best idea at the time. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say that he was out of Y abilities. So the Yap goblins.
Yeah.
So he was dead.
And even this expansion he's been tickling with the fodder and Grunt Goblin or the Grunt Rider for a while is also going to live. You didn't have to smoke there. Didn't even need to do that. Locust coming in on the right, but there's turrets and a combat tech marine. Hechi, like I said, he's gonna go into methane locust and then eventually choke it loose. That wasn't exactly
You think
right.
Hechi's gonna lose with methane locust?
I don't think he's gonna be able to win this anymore. Because I think Mar has had that 3rd gen for so long. He's getting his 3rd expansion, which you should never even be able to get against the Yap here. He's getting a 3rd expansion before Yap. That's crazy to me. His infantry's all getting starred up. That Mantis is probably on its way to a 2nd star. More Mastodon are coming out. If Mar gets out more Gales and Cyclops to mix in with this, it might be a wrap, but I guess we'll see. He's got to keep getting those upgrades. I'd also like to see a population upgrade.
Right now.
I don't know what tier 3. I think population's more important. Tech 3, what's he going to get? He's going to get his leader upgraded. Other than that, there's really nothing insane.
and you know, like how we said, Jerome, you can stay on T1. I'll stay on T2 forever as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go.
Don't get me wrong, that
vehicle
tier
too.
3 hero is a beast.
It's
But I
hard.
think population's a little more important. You know what? He's got so much yellow, he can actually do both. Where's his armory at? He doesn't even have an armory. Oh, God. Same thing as that Rift game. Did not have an armory.
He doesn't have a garage. He needs a garage to upgrade.
Yeah, he needs to get some vehicle upgrades going. Something Hechi could do is go into like a Banshee spam. Believe it or not, Banshee spam does take down. By the way, Hechi's Tech 3 does take down Mantis or Mastodons very, very quickly. And you can use whatever armor you have left to take out whatever comes out of them. Putting up an air pad on that 3rd. Where is his armory?
Hechi is intentionally avoiding these mastodons, and he's gonna go to one of Mars' base.
He's gonna go straight to
One
that
of his
main
bases
again.
right here. He's gonna base trade a lot quicker.
He's all about that all go, no quit. He's not interested in running and chasing you. He'll go to your
He's
main.
gonna melt. He's gonna melt Mar's base.
Now, here's the thing. Mar could do double turret drop here with like a mine drop, and that could be disgusting. But he's got 2 leader points as well. So this could get interesting really quick. He might be thinking, I need Omega Team. He might be thinking that. He could hold it. He might have to cancel tier 3 here. It's really up in the air what's going to happen. I'm really disappointed in Hechi for delaying this attack. He could have got to that main, and there's a turret.
Yeah, what did he was just stopped
Mar,
there.
wow, that turret. Did you see how fast that drop turret died? That's the strongest drop turret in the game, by the way. Dumpster drop coming in. Mar still holding on to 2 leader points. Could get heal level 3 to sit on that base. Then he could smoke up those locusts.
Dude.
Decent smoke. Could have been better. He smoked mostly his own army there. Heal coming on the base.
No,
Still holding 2
level
leader
1.
points. Oh, god damn. Methane party on top. And he just got tech 3 too, and he can't even use it. Mar down to 45 population, 4,000 blue in the bank, but there's nothing you can do with it. That one mine could detonate. No, it's not. Just a little bit of pre-det. Yap drop coming in as well. Focusing down a lot of those locusts, though. I gotta be honest, he's killing a lot of locusts. Those are not cheap. But yeah, here come the EMPs from the heavy grunts as well. 25 population left, and no yellow. He doesn't have the yellow for Omega Team, so I don't really know what he's going to do here. He is taking down a lot of building damage, though. He's taking a lot of building damage down. And here come more locusts, and Yap. Oh yeah, look at that. Hero is deleted. Mar up to 41 population of what, though? Vulture is going to be coming in.
Is strong.
Absolutely. Look, Mar was floating almost 5,000 blue at the start of that fight, and he had 2 leader points he didn't even use. I think that there was a combination of decisions there that could have saved his main. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, you're
better
right, go
smokes,
heal
too.
3. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if heal 3 saves it.
I mean, that was a last-ditch thing. I meant, like, earlier you could have gone the double turret drop for stuns faster. Maybe even a level 3 dumpster drop to drop that army and shield quicker. And then the smokes on top of the army.
Coming.
Oh,
so
yeah, absolutely.
He wasn't too out of position, like, once
Hechi back up to 100 population here.
What's Hechi doing? He can just go, yeah.
Vulture coming down. Is there any Reavers in that army? He's got a Reaver. Let's see a little nuke come in there. Big nuclear warhead taking out the Locust there. But yeah, I think Mar is just about all out of options here. And game number 2 in this first ever BattleCast Primetime on Halo Wars 2 going to Hechi 0.
RBR.
And Mar's got 2 choices left. He's got Highway and Frontier. For those that are just tuning in recently, you guys can actually see what this series is all about, what this BattleCast Primetime is all about here. So what we actually got going on, what's going on deck, what we got going on here is the first ever full draft format. We have a map draft as well as a leader draft. And what you guys can see here is the map draft. So for those that missed it, we had them pick their maps as well as ban maps. Mar banned Bedrock and Sentry. Hechi banned Mirage and Badlands. And then Mar picked Frontier. Hechi picked Fort Jordan. Then back and forth, we had Fissures, Ashes, Highway, Vault. And then map 1 was obviously an admin pick by me, which was Rift. So we have some very, very interesting maps in this pool here, for sure. And then we had the leader draft as well, which was all 16 leaders. So the first leader was a ban. Each person got to ban a leader for both sides. So if you banned a leader, you couldn't use it, and neither could your opponent. Hechi banned Forge, and then Mar banned Ship. And then the first pick for Hechi was Yap, and then second pick was Pav, Desi, Izzy, Johnson, Serena, Vori. And Spoils is allowed, by the way. And then on the right-hand side, Mar picked Cutter, Colony, Arby, Anders, and then Jerome, Kinsano, and then Atriox last. Now, really quick, I do just want to get these leaders X'd out because they have already been used. So Yap, gone. And then, of course, Jerome has been depleted as well here. So both players have now used a leader from their top row and 1 leader from their bottom row. But Hechi's up 2-0 here in this best of 7. So keep that in mind. And the second, what do you think is picked? Do you think he picked Highway or Frontier? Egg. Egg! Where did Egg go? Egg said he'd be right back. Okay. Hopefully he's here, though, at least. It was Frontier, guys. It was Frontier. Oh. Spelled Frontier wrong, but he's checking anyway. All right, guys, if you've enjoyed this stream thus far and you want to see more BattleCast prime times like this one, please let me know in the chat. And if you're out there and you want to help support the stream even a little more, you can actually donate or subscribe using the links !donate, !sub in the chat. You can also gift subs, bits, all those things help out tremendously here on the channel. I'll put the donation link over on YouTube as well. You can do super chats over on YouTube.
Hechi has Johnson for Frontier. Serena. I knew, figured it was either going to be Johnson or Serena.
Fire and ice here. I'll go ahead and grab one.
This is me. In the blue, we have King Hedge going as Serena. Opening with Marines, sending his starting Marines what it looks like to each power cylinder on the map.
And on the other side, we've got MarBr playing as Kinsano on Frontier. Now, you got to appreciate the colors and then the leaders here. We got red playing as the fire and blue playing as the ice. You got to love that. You got to love how that comes together.
Opening Marine versus Jackrabbit, Yoda, what are your thoughts?
I think Jackrabbit's the way to go here for sure.
I agree.
I mean, it's almost always you're supposed to go Jackrabbit, like Cutter's like the exception.
He's gonna get to that power and end up getting most of it, I think.
Scene. Oh no, yeah, look at that. I blame Egg for that. He confused me. He came back at the last second.
Did you put Johnson up there?
No. I forgot to swap it from the draft. Yoda not letting us watch the first few seconds. Yeah, you guys missed a lot. You watched. We got to watch a Marine go to each yellow.
It was described perfectly, so
yeah, we described every single thing that was happening. So honestly, if you closed your eyes, you could have daredeviled that shit. Just imagined it.
Generator constructed.
Supply pad constructed.
Hechi drop ice blocks on.
Generator
Right,
upgrade
that's gonna.
complete.
Mars actually gonna walk away
both of
from the yellow just because the ice is there.
He could go get that last little bit. I guess he figures it's just not worth his time. Mars gonna get a nice scout off, which is another reason why rabbits are just so good.
Crilly pad, it's fixed.
So
There's a
good to build
delay,
scout.
man. Oh my god, I'm getting roasted. I pulled a Liam White, now I'm getting destroyed. Shit. So that's what that feels like. Wow.
Our base is under attack.
Alright, so we got Mars upgrading 3 pads.
Mini base complete.
Mars going hard tech 1.
Oh yeah. I mean, I expect both of them are going.
What you
want
want to do is, yeah, obviously.
You can't really
He's got
ignore
a
Tech
Rex.
1 against Serena. I mean, you'll get just absolutely destroyed. I would say melted, but that's not the right context here. That wouldn't be a hit.
Hechi just sacked a pad for an armory, and he's got a Hechi gen on one of his minis.
All right, Hechi going for his first node here, and it looks like Mar gearing up to do so.
Watchtower constructed.
Second gen for Hechi over on his mini base. It is 4 minis to 2, so that's interesting as well here. And Mars actually opting to push a Serena on Tech 1. And I gotta tell you, you gotta have massive balls to do that.
Well, you know, I think it's okay to push it, but now that he sees there's a watchtower and another
The
one's almost built,
watchtowers
you
just
can
build
back
so
up.
fast. Like,
Yeah, you can just back up.
you're not
Now,
gonna do
you know.
anything here except slowly kill a watchtower, and then by the time you kill, he's gonna start building another one.
Oh, but you know what? That gen is like not. He's
It
not
is.
gonna be able to get a watchtower up, so he may kill this gen.
Maybe it's possible here. It's possible because Hechi's not defending either.
I think
He's
it's
just going
dead.
for
Yeah,
more
he's
nodes.
gonna kill it.
Now keep in mind,
Oh,
Hechi
he's
does
got ice
have.
barrier now.
Keep in mind as well, Hechi does have a gen in the back, and he is getting nodes. So if he gets like one or two more nodes, it'll be like he never really lost that gen in the first place, and that watchtower is gonna go up. God, that's gotta be annoying as hell because the ice stacks with the blocks. And the ice cream truck is out too. Mar
Oh, no,
really
great.
wants this gen kill here. I think he needs to disperse. He needs to disperse from this entire. What? That the ice cream truck is full to 360. Oh,
Oh, he killed
no way. Mar's got to send it. He's got to send it on the gen. He's shooting the ice cream truck with the Marines, which is crazy. He's trying to weaken it there. All right. Can those flamers do it? He's got that 1-star flamer putting in some work. He really needs to take out that generator.
Dude, and you know what? He could go kill the bison. No, he doesn't have enough yet.
All those units are sitting in those ice blocks. Do you see that? There's just so many health
Yeah, he's
bars.
panicking. He's just spam
Yeah,
clicking.
he got
the
it
gen.
though. He got it. The ice cream truck's
did
actually
got it.
pretty weak. He actually has. I think he has turret drop. He can probably kill the. Wait. Does Kitana have turret? He does. He can actually click on that and then click the ice cream truck. Wait, can you even do that on mouse and keyboard though? Can you select the turret on mouse and keyboard? I don't know.
I would imagine you could.
I don't know if you actually can. Maybe somebody in my chat could let me know that does that. It clicked it. I don't know if it did it on purpose. Oh no, it unfocused again. He needs to kill that ice cream truck to make this all worth it, I think, here, because the generator's back up and running. Oh, he's gonna get it. He's got it. And Mar is cooking.
Oh wow, that thing survived for a minute.
Yeah. Well, it was mostly flamers hitting it. It was all flamers hitting it. It's all flamers.
So I guess they have the same like their vehicle armor for that hero, huh? So
What do
it's even worse.
Yeah. Mar does have a second generator up now, watchtower and a turret. Back at home. Yeah, so it's 4 mini bases to 2, and he's got the same eco basically as Hechi. Actually, much better eco than Hechi, because he even got more
Is he
upgraded
gonna kill
pads.
this gen again, dude? He's gonna kill the watchtower eventually.
That watchtower has got. That's so annoying.
Putting
It's
in work
so
for
annoying.
a freaking watchtower.
Look how fast that infantry gets frozen, and the ice blocks are back again. God, that's probably so tilting. Metaloid says 10% damage debuff if you are being frozen or chilled.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Force
You can use
down,
turret and mouse
anti-infantry
keyboard.
turret.
Thank you, Darius. Well, I know you can use the turret, Darius. Do you understand what I mean? Because on Xbox, it doesn't show it, but if you click on it, then tell it what to attack, it'll listen to you, even though technically you can't actually see that it's listening until he actually does the command. Yeah, Mars economy is just absolutely crazy. Trying to get that node, but it's gonna get frozen. The ice cream truck not gonna allow that to happen. Hechi probably put up an expansion, but there's already a flamer there to deal with it.
Turret constructed.
Kinsano, best flamers in the business. As you can command it. Well, thank you for letting me know, man. I appreciate that.
Mars is gonna see this gen on this mini, and he might Warthog drop it. That'll be another gen kill.
I think our BattleCast PrimeTime is going well for the first one ever. Big Flamehog drop coming in on top of these rabbits. It's going to take those out and allow the Flamers to go after that back mini base of Hechi's. Ice Cream Truck going to go to the main of MarBr, but he's going into Tech 2 with 3 turrets on it. That Tech 1 Ice Cream Truck, it's not going to be enough. And Hechi's going into Frost Ravens, which I think is a terrible play here. What are your thoughts on the Frost Raven right here?
Well, I mean, when this X-Bug gets killed, I mean, Frost Ravens are good on defense.
But yeah, but at this point, I think you need some sort of Hail Mary, and I don't think Frost Ravens are it. Especially since you don't have an Expo. I mean, he's got Expos. They're both dead. Anti-infantry turret on the main with those 3 watchtowers. It is the Serena early game defense. 1 turret, 3 watchtower. I mean, look at that. Look how fast that army just gets frozen here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mars not gonna be able to like push Hechi's base for a little bit.
He's Tech 2. He could actually build Kodiaks and then just start pressuring him that way if he wanted to. That is an interesting heal from Hechi, I'll tell you what.
And look at this mini, dude. He could have taken care of this mini with those
absolutely.
flame hogs.
Absolutely. Hechi does manage to get Tech 2. The expansion, though, for Hechi, about halfway dead. 2 nodes now for MarBr. I'd like to see him get an expansion of his own. So he went in there and pushed and did nothing. But he is going to kill Hechi's mini base that did have that 2nd gen that he really does need to keep. Frost Ravens continuing to get pumped out. Is he's going to go Hornets to counter the Frost Ravens. I actually don't hate that because it's also going to work very well against that Bison, which is going to cause some issues.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
You know,
Our base is under
Cansano has good Hornets.
Absolutely.
It's probably the right play.
They get Heat of Battle. They get Red Line. Not the permanent Red Line. That was taken away a long time ago, but they do get the Red Line buff for a little while. And he is going into Tech 3. And there's the Hornets there trying to take that base down. Cryocopters are continuing to get pumped onto the battlefield here. I'll tell you what, I think an Inferno probably ends this game. Because Hechi's economy will literally not exist. Just so you know, Hechi does not have a mini
Inferno would
base.
be really
He
good.
does not have a mini base. Like, period. What are we
Yeah, I
going to do if
think
Hechi
Hechi's probably
picks
dead
Fort
here.
Jordan after this?
constructed.
The first ever
Jordan would be
Fort
insane.
Jordan here on the stream, I think. First ever serious one, anyway.
Making history.
Well, technically, this is the first ever for everything. This is not Fight Club. This is BattleCast PrimeTime.
BattleCast. Prime time, boys.
Absolutely. Ice cream
Ice
truck
cream
is getting
truck is called out, yeah.
absolutely just destroyed here. And again, he has the leader point. I would expect it to be Inferno. He's already max Poppy. It's actually a big drop. No, that's Hechi's big drop. And Inferno to counter big drop? Well, he could have just used it on the base and it would have ended the game.
That makes no sense.
I don't like that. I don't even like that a little bit. I think that was terrible. That was beyond terrible. I am disappointed.
At the game when he does
Yeah,
something like that, dude?
I'm not mad. I am just disappointed with that. I still think full pop Hornet with Wingman's gonna clean this up at some point here, but it's still insane to me that he just did that.
Yeah, that was just horrible, no doubt.
And there's a nice restoration Jones for Hechi. Turret drop coming in too.
Down goes 2-star Frost Raven. Yep.
Yeah, the Hornets are just going to be too much. I mean, obviously the tanks aren't exactly the best things in the biz to deal with this, and the Flame Hogs are going to help with the Marines, the one thing that he has to counter those Hornets.
But can he push Hechi's base
Our
though?
base is under
He's got no anti-air. It's one anti-infantry turret, so I would assume so. Watchtowers do not affect air, fortunately. And he is going into Wingman right now. Hechi does not have a mini base. He has 2 Marines and a Wolverine. Those Marines, though, 1-star, 2-star, they mean business. They do mean business.
Yeah, and he just healed him up, dude. They're ready
Yes,
to
sir. Let's get some combat tech on them. Oh, he's got combat tech. He's ready. Oh, no, that's it. I got to message old Hechi. I guess we can just. He's got PC. We can message him in the game chat there. All right, guys. For those that don't know what's going on here, we are doing a BattleCast PrimeTime, the first ever one in Halo Wars 2. Let's get Hechi's pick here. We'll wait for that, and then while he does, we swap on over to the draft. All right, guys, this is the draft. For those that missed the draft, we did a leader and map draft, so let's do the map draft first. MarBr banned Bedrock and Sentry. By the way, guys, for BattleCast PrimeTime, there are no limits on the maps. Every map is available to be played depending on what happens. So MarBr's first bans were Bedrock and Sentry. Hechi's first bans were Mirage and Badlands. Map number 1 was picked by me. That is the admin pick, which was Tournament Rift. That is non-negotiable. MarBr, his pick for the first map to put in his own pool was Frontier, and then Fissures, and then Highway for the third pick. Hechi's first overall pick of the draft for maps was Fort Jordan. Second map, Ashes. Third map, Vault. The trend here with these 3 maps, they're all massive. Massive maps.
Huge, dude.
Huge. Huge, massive.
Maybe the biggest ever.
Maybe the biggest ever. Back to the leader draft. Let me get the red X's, actually. Put those over some of these leaders here, because we actually just got done with Serena. She's gone. And we'll get a red X over Kinsano here. And we'll take a peek. So it was MarBr picked, he banned Shipmaster, and Hechi banned Forge. Now remember, guys, these bans. So Hechi bans Forge. Neither Hechi or Mar can pick Forge. Neither Hechi or Mar can pick Shipmaster, because they each banned each one. Now, the first pick of the overall draft for Mar was Cutter. Hechi knew this because you get told what your opponents are picking, and he picked Yap Yap to counter. And from that point on, it got kind of interesting. Mar picked Colony, Arby, Anders, then Jerome, Kinsano, Trox. Hechi went then Yap, Pav, Desi, Isabel, Johnson, Serena, Vortis. Now, keep in mind as well, guys, Spoils was allowed, and Vortis was picked last. However, he got the first W of the BattleCast PrimeTime. So I think Vortis had a little bit of disrespect on his name cleared off with that very strong W. Now, let's see. We're going to jump back into the game here really quick, at least on my end. Let's see what map Hechi picked. And it's going to be Fort Jordan, of course. Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, BattleCast PrimeTime, Fort Jordan, making its debut here on this fine Wednesday evening.
I could see Hechi going Decimus
There's a lot of options here.
to build the Banshees.
A lot of different options here. I think you could be right on that.
And the Mar, honestly, he could do the same thing. It'd be awesome if he went Anders and did the Sentinel strat. I would actually gain a lot of respect for Mar if he did that.
Yeah, Deku says, no, I didn't. Mods be wilding. I got to clean that shit up. Yeah, Deku, listen, man. You got to have me and like 2 other mods and then just get rid of the rest. You got to get rid of all your other mods.
Yoda, and Bronco.
Because I'm the only mod I think you have besides maybe like Venoms and somebody else. We don't abuse our mod. Everybody else in there, it's crazy, man. You just got to have me and whoever else doesn't abuse. But specifically me, and about emphasis on the me, Pog Desla, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed about to begin here on Fort Jordan. BattleCast PrimeTime. We're live.
We are live, boys.
We are live.
This is happening.
This is happening right now. By the way, if Cars is out there, Almi's out there, maybe we can get Cars versus Almi or something for another BattleCast PrimeTime. How sick would that be? I know Almi's lurking today. He's home. I am aware he is home. Not what I expected out of Hechi, but it's understandable. But I did call this at the start of the BattleCast PrimeTime, if you remember that.
Oh, I remember everything.
Well, remember I said Pav on this map? I did say that because the expansion is so
you
far
did
apart.
say that. Yeah,
I did say that. I did say that. All right, go ahead and get an introduction out of the way.
In the blue, we have Hechi as Pav, opening Grunt and Chopper. What's the score? Is it 2-2?
It's 2-1.
2-1. Hechi is up 2-1. Okay.
That's correct. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, is this pre-recorded? Absolutely not. Ladies and gentlemen, on the other side in the red, we have MarBr playing as Arbiter. This is, for the first time on BattleCast PrimeTime, Fort Jordan, baby! Fort Jordan. 7 ads, dog. Send it. Just so you guys know, if you're out there, if you subscribe to the channel, you get absolutely no ads. If you have Amazon or Twitch Prime, you can sub for free. But if you ask very nicely in this chat, we have a lot of really cool dudes in this chat. For a gifted sub, you just might get one.
Yeah, can we get a sub for
Egg
Fort
was
Jordan,
just telling
boys?
me that he was going to gift a sub after this, so that might be
Can
for
we get
you.
a sub for Fort Jordan, guys?
We got 2 mini
this
bases
is
already
history being
grabbed
made.
for Hechi here. You stole a mini right now. Was this the Halo Wars 1 map? It was. What was it on Halo Wars 1? It was called Fort something.
Fort Dean.
Fort Dean, that's correct. Fort Dean. It wasn't Halo Wars 1, but it had laser barriers in the middle. With this map was actually released uncompleted. So we got what we got.
That's not obvious.
We got what we got.
Why? It took Mar forever to upgrade his first gen. He might not know this map and know where power is.
You say it may have taken him a long time. Why don't you go take a peek at Hechi's base before you start talking schmack about Mars fucking generator, man? God.
There's no
Mars
power on
upgraded
this
his
map.
2nd gen, and Hechi ain't even upgraded 1 yet. So let's relax on
Well,
poor
Hechi will
old
have,
poor Mar
Hechi will have
there.
level 2 burnout, which will help him.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, this map, you can actually teleport through here. It'll actually bring you all the way to your opponent's side right there and vice versa. Teleport there, it'll pop you out of here. So a very smart thing to do on this map is actually take your garrisons and your front teleporters to see if your opponent is coming across. And then I'll also, you know, just have units and garrisons throughout this map. This map's so big, you need that vision to see what's coming in from where. Map is ass on this game. You think this is ass? Watch this. Where is it at? Oh, yeah. Yes. Seizure time. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the most polished map in gaming. Look at this. Oh. Oh, yeah. Egg, look at the stream. You're missing it.
You know, I can't see it. Yeah.
You're just. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Yeah, we'll turn that off. Don't want to
Is
hurt.
that the foliage?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
There's actually I saw a
Beautiful
Reddit
scenery.
post that apparently you can change some sort of file, and you can actually have your foliage back on again for the NVIDIA people. So I might actually look into that just so I can put my game back up to its maximum potential quality. You know, especially with these BattleCast PrimeTimes coming out, I think it's important. Population
This is
advantage to
not going
Hechi
well
right
for
now.
Mar, dude.
Yeah, Mars getting abused here.
Mars going ghost. I almost feel like Cloak Grunts might be good.
No nodes for either player yet. And look at all that yellow that's still there by the node. That's actually kind of nuts.
There was a little engagement there.
Mars
earlier.
actually going into Tech 2, and there's no way Hechi's getting any... Yeah, Hechi's not even close. Not even close. Suicide Grunt coming out. It's a safety Sui. I think he's gonna be going Tech 2 and start pumping out some Rangers, Hunters, you know, the whole shebang here. Yeah, I think Lich is gonna be exceptionally dangerous. Here comes the Grunt Horde. We need to see some turrets. We need to see some Rangers. The problem is, even if he starts building Rangers right now, he's got to have some sort of anti-vehicle. And there's the heal from Hechi. The smart move is actually to go anti-vehicle turret and then with Rangers to defend here. The turret will take care of all the choppers pretty quickly. And then, of course, the Rangers can clean up those grunts. Enforcers are not doing a terrible job, though. Burnout coming in for Hechi. Should be on his main there. And there it goes. So we're going Tech 2 here in a little bit. He does have one of the nodes.
One stasis mine dropped from our.
Wow. It's a little unfortunate there for him. Pulls out a Hunter. It was only one shot. I guess there's a few choppers left. Honestly, I'd be pumping out Suis and Rangers. I think, yeah, he is going to do that. He's going to go Suis and Rangers, which I do believe is the correct play here. However, there's still a couple of choppers out there. And those are a problem. That Sui coming out could be huge, massive. Oh yeah, that was not bad. That was about as good as it could have gotten there, I think. More Sui's coming out, so Sui Hunter
It's gonna be tough
maybe.
to push off though.
Oh
Can
yeah.
you hold it?
I think with Sui's like that, oh yeah, with Sui's like that, it might be holdable, but he's gonna lose a couple of things there in the front. He needs to get out some more Rangers, maybe some more turrets. Those Sui's are putting in work right now. Now eventually all that's gonna be here is choppers, and they don't really have the best base damage.
Dude, another good Sui.
Beautiful Sui. Can you get that last Sui in there to hit those red bars? I don't know. Phantom is out, but there's nothing to put in it but Sui's. That's not the best use of the old Phantom. They put the Hunter in there, that'll clean up all
We'll
the
kill
choppers.
the choppers though, no? I mean,
Yeah, well, at the Hunter, they're absolutely as well, very quickly. Now it's time for to get those Rangers out and stabilize here. Hechi is now on Tech 2, going into Pack Brother, so it's going to be an all-out spam here of grunts for the next few minutes into that Lich. Now, his gens are alive. He's going to lose that back one, though. I would have let my barracks die and save the gen, I think.
I like what Hechi does with his units, dude. He's like sending them over
He's
here
got
to this little pocket.
He's got
for a
little piles of units in random places. It's like a
He's
little
gonna send
AI
them on a
guy.
mission
Like a little
eventually.
AI guy. Oh my god. That gen. He's going to lose the upgraded pad and the generator that's built. Yeah. Wow. Mars economy in shambles. Luckily, he's got a little bit of a bank to keep himself alive. The problem here, I think, is Hechi's gonna have Lich here very soon, and that's gonna spell disaster, I think. Even if we get to Lich, because here comes a bunch of JPBs, grunts with upgrades, Dark Skies, Pack Brother, Mine.
He's got a couple of Rangers in here though.
Yeah, it's get a little bit of damage in there. His economy back home is not the greatest thing in the world. He's got to micro those things like a god. He's going to lose his generator again. Needs to sell that thing off. Don't let Hechi get those leader point progression. He's going to throw the heal down. Oh my god. Not the best place for the heal, I think, from Hechi. I think he could have put that in the back and then killed the gen and moved to the back. You know what I mean? But now the heal.
It's like he was like trying to heal the base with it too as well.
I don't know. It's a little strange. 3 watchtowers from Mar. I find that to be not the greatest either. Going into an air pad with money he doesn't have. Gonna lose that barracks in the back. And I think the old Lich is going to be coming here as soon as Hechi gets that next leader point, which shouldn't really be too far away. Enforcer drop going to be coming out. Could put those inside the Phantoms, but the Phantoms are dangerously weak here. The Grunts are actually going to start to take those down. Yeah, put one of those. Yeah, put one of the Enforcers in one of those higher HP'd Phantoms there. Can he save his gen? I don't know. That JPB is really strong. But it looks like he will save his generator there, and he's going to lose his upgraded pad probably. Yeah, and then the Lich is coming in about 5 seconds. As soon as Hechi has the yellow.
Can you stasis the Lich with
No,
Enforcers?
there's nothing you can do. He's dead. There's literally nothing he can do. He is dead.
It's
Maybe
only at 29
advanced
pop.
cloaking if Hechi has nothing else here. That's the only thing I can think of, but he can't afford advanced cloaking.
Looks like Hechi's preparing for a Banshee switch in the future.
I think a Lich just ends the game. I don't think it matters.
Might end up in
I don't
the
think we're
game
going to
with
see a
the
Banshee at this
JTBs.
phase.
He's got 3 watchtowers on the main. I guess why even waste 100 blue on that, honestly?
Hechi's a con. Look at that main. Look at that juiced main from Pav.
It's a Pav main right
That's
there.
a Pav main right there. Putting a turret on his base. That'll save you, Mar. Surprised Hechi didn't send a JPB or 2 to that other mini base. I'm kind of
Dude, Mars got 50 yellow. He's so far away from even upgrading his extractor.
He's spending the little yellow he does have on that 30 yellow you need for the engineers. Oh,
Oh, dude. Damn. I mean, you need some engines. I don't know if you need a 4, but
I don't think it matters what he builds here. It does not matter. This is kind
We
of
got
nuts.
the hit squad.
Yeah,
Hit squad coming in.
a little bit more than a hit squad. That's a suicide squad. Yeah, Phantoms, those cost yellow. That's building Banshees. I don't know, man. I guess he's got blue. He ain't got yellow, so the Banshees aren't the most terrible pick, but I just don't see him. He does have more pop than Hechi. I think the Lich completely changes the dynamic anyway. All right, let's see it. Hechi, drop it in. Do you not have it? Where's, oh God, rain of fire on top. Engineer bubble gonna come down though. That's a strong rain of fire. He's gonna lose his air pad. Still on, why is he not liching? He's just locking in 875 Banshees home. So I guess we are gonna see Banshees only because Hechi's a weirdo.
Yeah, that really didn't do much. I mean, you look at Mars main and like, what do you want to attack? You know, it's just all.
It's just all garbage.
It's
just a pile of garbage, dude.
I guess I'm just gonna go for the upgrade.
That base is on welfare, bro. Oh no.
It's too funny.
Shield gen? You don't have the yellow, brother.
Yeah, what are you even protecting, dude?
Here come the Banshees. Here come the Banshees. Tech 2 Banshees, by the way. Run, Phantom. And it's dead. Now, keep in mind, not that it matters, but Hechi does not have any detect. So if he does go advanced cloaking here, he could fight for a little bit. He's about to have another leader point. This better be Lich. Let's stop messing around here. There it is. Oh yeah, he had that leader point the whole time. He's floating one. All right, Mar, advance cloak and pray. Why would you wait? Why did he stasis mine right there? Conduit doesn't
He might not
stack.
have. He might not have advanced. He's floating the leader power.
No, I'm not talking about that. Like, he just dropped in his enforcers, which gave his army conduit, and then he dropped in stasis mines at the same time. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, heal coming in. MarBr gonna be going down here, and I think his final map is Highway. And now Hechi is going to go up 3-1 in this best of 7. If he wins one more, it is all over.
Hechi's the #1 Mexican right now, isn't he?
That's
Did he? Whose stream did he beat on?
what I'm saying. Was it mine?
I don't remember.
I think it was. It was mine. So yeah, he is #1. Because if it was on Fight Club, then that's the way it works.
Yeah, that's the official
Let's see if
rubber stamped legal entity of Halo Wars.
that's absolutely correct.
It's the commission.
All right, guys, we're gonna be moving on to Highway here, but real quick, let me go through the draft for those that are just coming in here. Came in a little late. This is the first ever Halo Wars 2 BattleCast PrimeTime, and what that means is it's a little different. I mean, it's not the set it's not the set maps anymore. It's not just no repeat leaders, no spoils, no node stratting, that kind of thing. There's still no node stratting, but the maps have changed and the leaders have changed. So for the map draft here, MarBr banned Bedrock and Sentry. Again, every map was in here, guys. Every single Halo Wars 2 map was available. MarBr banned Bedrock and Sentry. Hechi banned Mirage and Badlands. That left these 6 maps because map #1 is automatically Rift for automatic reasons. Hechi's first pick of the entire draft, Fort Jordan. Mar picked Frontier. Hechi picked Ashes. Mar picked Fissures. Hechi picked Vault. Mar picked Highway. Now, guys, remember that the way this works here is when you lose a game, you can only pick, it's loser picks map, but you can only pick from your pool of maps and you cannot repeat. So every time Mar loses, he can only pick one from these pool. He's already lost on Frontier. He's lost on Fissures. So the only map left here was going to be Highway. Hechi just won on Fort Jordan, so if he loses, he still has Ashes and Vault to pick from. Now, going over to the leaders here, MarBr banned Ship, which means neither Hechi or Mar can pick Ship. Hechi banned Forge, so neither Mar or Hechi can pick Forge. First pick of the draft for Mar was Cutter, and then Colony, Arby, Anders, Jerome, Kinsano, then Trox last. Hechi, first overall pick of the draft was Yap Yap, then Pav, Desi, Izzy, Johnson, Serena, and then Vortis there. We do need to put some X's over some of these leaders really quick, so hold on a moment. Pav has been selected, so he's gone. And then, of course, RB is gone. So from the selection we have left, we have Colony, Anders, and Trox. So Mars got some strong leaders left. Hechi, though, has Isabel, Desi, and Johnson. So some pretty strong leaders himself here. We'll see what happens, though, in the game. Let's check it out. A launch was aborted. So what do you think of the leaders left? What do you think? What do you think they're going to pick?
I feel like Atriox could be a good pick for Mar on this map.
So? Colony, as much as I love Colony, this map is kind of big for that slow guy to be moving around.
Just if you're Atriox, just pick.
These colors are making my eyes bleed. Well,
buy the Expo.
Turn down your brightness. Cheaply. It is Atriox versus Isabel, so you were right.
All right, guys. In the blue, King Hetch, as always, is Isabel going Gen first on a map with just such limited resources. Well, actually, in ones, it's not that bad.
In ones, it's not that bad. On the other side, in the red, we have MarBr opening a pad first with a chopper playing as Atriox. This is, for the first time, BattleCast PrimeTime Highway.
Dude, in threes and twos?
Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah.
No,
threes and twos
no. Look, no.
resources.
Look at Hechi. Look at Hechi.
He had a plan. And it looks like he'll be.
Do you know
able
what
to
build this
afford
is? Do you know what this is?
Yeah, I know exactly
What is this then? What is it?
This is Bronco 28.
This is what?
This is the
No. This was Game Battle's season ender. Game Battle. Oh God, you guys, I forgot to change the screen again. Guys, my bad. Listen, this is all new to me. Listen to me. Anyway, so. Anyway, so the Gen opener was first ever done by yours truly, Pog Desla, in the decider for the first and only Game Battles tournament on Halo Wars 2 back in Season 0. It was myself versus Captain Savior at the time, also known as Diverse V1. We went up against each other in a Forge mirror. Back then, rabbits were overpowered as shit, but Savior never saw it coming. I went Gen, never been seen before, never been done before, and ended up winning the game there. It's actually over on my YouTube. Check it out.
Well, did you go Gen to get Tech 2?
I did know. I went into Cyclops and 4 turrets. And ended up holding.
Hechi's gone Gen just to build
That's because
armor
Hechi is bad. But continuing on here, I'm just joking, obviously.
Dude, he
That's a terrible build order. I'm sorry. That's just, there's nothing to say. It's terrible. There's nothing good. It's terrible.
I thought he was gonna go into hogs. Like you build your first gen, upgrade it. You build your second gen, but you don't upgrade that, and you get Tech 2 super fast.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's just crazy. I don't know. It's like gonna end up not giving him really any advantage.
Okay, you know, I'm getting sick of this condescension in the chat. Venom says, of course Dessler invented this. Don't make me turn off this stream to go get you the link. Don't make me do it. I'll end this BattleCast PrimeTime right now. Jenny, go give him the link. Go get it. Show this man.
Alright.
Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 mini bases to 2.5 from Hechi here. He's just now getting the other mini base. Mark can go Tech 2 right now. He did a normal build and he's gonna go Tech 2 before Hechi. Like this,
Yeah,
Hechi's build is
all the
terrible.
minis, dude. It's awful.
I mean, it's
for what he did with it. You know, it just doesn't make any sense.
That might be one of the absolute worst builds I've ever seen. I mean, it's up there. You know, I can say this accurately. That is the absolute worst build in the history of BattleCast Primetime, bar none.
He went Genshin and he's gonna get Tech 2 at like 410. You know?
That is just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. I think Mar slams this game, but we'll see.
Ooh, Mars building JPBs.
He's gonna start working on those other mini bases probably.
This is the problem with this map. The hero is big. The map is big, so the hero's far away, but there are two turrets.
The hero can't be everywhere all at once. Yeah, I don't like that Mars actually going to go for the main here. I think he should be going and cleaning up the map. Turret getting coming up for Mar. Double garage. Interesting. So it's going to be Marauders. I mean, I can understand this map is massive. Huge massive, actually. But you're going to be up against Izzy Hogs. So, I don't know. Expo coming up. Did we have plasma mines anywhere? Or is he Fort 2, do you think?
Garage constructed.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what Mar did? He did sack one of the garages for a raid camp.
Under attack.
For JPBs.
Garage constructed.
That's fine. I like it.
Heavy machine
I guess.
gun researched.
Although I don't know why you build a garage.
Is this what they call the fix? I mean, for BattleCast Primetime, I don't know if there is a fix. Only time will tell. We don't know if these referees are paid off or not. There's a whole new organization. But he actually, yeah, he got rid of that garage. He's actually got a barracks up with it. That's interesting. Mar not building on his expo. He's had that expo for a while. Still not building on it. I think he's had that expo for like almost a minute and a half, probably 2 minutes at this point. He's got the Marauders out, but yeah, I think Isabel's just gonna probably take down the gen here and then just grab a ride on a Marauder and drive off into the sunset at some point here.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really have anything to kill this leader. I do like the piles of JPBs we got going on here. I do tell you, those mines are making me sniff up a stream snipe here. There's some very interestingly placed mines in Hechi's main. I'm just saying, it's a little weird, dude. It's a little weird. He's getting coached. But he'll probably jump over him, but
it's still insane. Like, I don't think he saw those, did he? Like, can we confirm? We can get a micro check there, a little pass check. I don't know what that was weird.
No, dude, there's no way he saw those.
Is he aiming the main? Or is he insane? There's no, you can't get the main. That's not. Is he about to just throw this game trying to kill the main? In what world do you think that was going to work?
I mean, if he had ERAD, but obviously he doesn't. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Wow, I am not a fan. You know, it would have been better if he actually just weakened all the pads and finished them all later with an ERAD.
Well, he doesn't have a.
Countermeasures.
Measures.
Yeah, I was still gonna jumped over and then like spread them around and start smacking some pads. By the way, Mar has not built on that expo. It's been 4 minutes, and now he's putting a gen in the pad.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, this is looking really, really bad for the MarBr at this point.
Hechi does not have an air pad. I don't believe he has combat.
Locust,
marine,
what?
So.
What? In what world are Locusts to play here? Well, he just lost an $800 gen he just slapped down. Dude. There's no way he E-rads. I will actually lose my mind. There's no way. I mean, he did get a lot of minis and the expo, right? I mean, do you think it's a super fast point? I don't know.
I think he's still 4th point.
It might be. That's yeah. I guess the expos aren't upgraded, but you did get a lot of mini bases. This is horrible for Mar. I just want to point that out to everybody. This is the only thing that wins Mar this game. Maybe is an E-Rad that kills Hechi's base. But Hechi's going into Tech 3, so that base is gonna be even tankier in a second. And Hechi's going to the main. All those turrets are getting upgraded to anti-vehicle. I'm really disappointed in the no chosen here. He did have that armory at one point, but he's hitting the main again.
This is gonna be a pretty easy hold.
He's hitting the main again. He wants it. I think he's gonna do what you said. I think he's gonna E-Rad that base, but I don't think it's gonna kill it. Hechi just threw a lot there trying to hack that main.
Might. Oh, he's got a Gale now.
Rest in piss. It's going straight to the main. He's got the leader point almost, though. He just has to get it.
He's almost got it, dude. A couple of turrets somewhere. He can't build them. A couple of buildings. I don't think he's gonna be able to get it.
Oh man. Hechi's Tech 3. That Spartan's gonna be God mode. More Gales are coming out, and now the base is getting healed. I mean, Mar had to have assumed a Gale was coming at some point. And it looks like Hechi 0 is going to be the BattleCast Primetime Champion. I mean, I might be counting my chickens here a little too soon, but I'm just saying it's looking that way. Yeah, more JPBs coming in, but yeah, just gonna smoke the front and just giggle at this point. Dying breath, okay. There you go, now you decide to attack the pads. Little late. Little late. Here comes an army of hogs at Mar's main here. Got 3 anti-vehicle turrets, but I don't think that's gonna be, that shield's gonna go down pretty quickly here.
Base is under attack.
And that's it. And
Who
that's
can
gonna be
stop
the end.
Hechi right now?
I don't know. BattleCast Primetime. Hechi is the champion. He is the undisputed, undefeated BattleCast Primetime champion.